Ramjas College, you may now begin your presentation.
Change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. We are the ones we have been waiting for. We are the change that we seek. The year 2016-17 has been monumental for us. We structured an organization of 63 students and 120 active volunteers coming from various regions, beliefs and cultures.
We contributed over 32,000 active volunteer hours towards pioneering our projects for quantitative impact and self-sustainability.
Through collaborations, grants and fundings, we raised capital worth rupees 31 lakh, which helped us shape our ideas into realities.
But this could not have been possible alone. We partnered with union ministries, state governments, corporates and non-profits who provided us the necessary resources to boost our projects.
Good afternoon.
We are Enactus Ramjas.
India is a land of world-leading technological advancements. It excels at pushing limits and comes second in terms of GDP growth. But how is such advancement an asset when the nation still battles at the very foundational level with problems such as hunger, hygiene, and health?
After creating an absolute revolution through our transgender cab services, we are here to present our two most ambitious projects, Bawarchi and Arogya.
Our first project, Bawarchi, aims at solving the food insecurity problem of the country by providing rehabilitation and financial inclusivity to the victims of substance abuse.
As per the UN report of 2015, India tops the hunger list. 1 in 4 children are famished, stunted and malnourished, and over 20 crore Indians go to sleep with an empty stomach.
We carried out a critical need assessment of these individuals and realized that the majority of the hunger-stricken resort to recreational drugs like dendrite, iodex, and spirits in order to artificially escape their harsh realities.
Such exposure to substance abuse makes these individuals commit petty crimes and thefts to carry on with their addiction. And even post-rehabilitation, they find job opportunities very hard to come by. These individuals portrayed high potential, which could be utilized into creating a sustainable venture that would help them improve their lives.
In 2016, we interacted with 5 such individuals from a rehabilitation center in New Delhi and identified their keen interest in the culinary business. We collaborated with experts from the International Institute of Hotel Management who provided the beneficiaries the necessary training.
Our first batch of 5 beneficiaries started taking care of all forms of operations, from handling orders, finances, purchases to general logistics, in a manner which was not being done before. With the help of unconditional dedication of the community, our relationship with the members and constant supervision, we transformed a dysfunctional cafeteria into the Bawarchi's canteen.
With examples set by our first batch of beneficiaries, along with the efficiency of our community development modules, the number of interested members for being part of our project increased.
जब मैं नशा करता था और क्राइम करता था तो उसके बाद फिर मैंने इधर बावर्ची के साथ मैं जुड़ा, काफ़ी अच्छा लगा ये काम और इधर काफ़ी चीज़ें मैं सीखा, सप्लाई भी करता हूँ, खाना कैंटीन में भी देखता हूँ.
We knew that Project Bawarchi was much more than just a canteen. With the surge in number of beneficiaries, we diversified our model with the introduction of mobile carts, catering and food delivery services.
Prince and Nadeem were our head chefs. Specializing in South Indian delicacies, they always made our team meetings more memorable.
Vishal is the general accountant. It never mattered how he accounted for every single penny. What mattered was the day he repaid us the micro loan of 2,000 rupees for his phone.
In a matter of just 9 months, we established a brand out of Project Bawarchi. Using scientific methods, we provided quality food at unparalleled prices in the market. Slowly, we drew ourselves out of the process, step by step, making the beneficiaries independent in running the venture.
With the high scope of replicability and standards set, we duplicated the canteen model to 2 more prime locations in Delhi. By by January 2017, we had empowered 39 individuals, serving to more than 3,200 people on a daily basis. These 39 individuals, who were once considered a burden to the society, are now a constructive asset for the same.
All our 3 canteens are FSSAI approved, and the efforts of the project were covered by top media houses. We soon got recognition from the Delhi government, who provided us with an opportunity, a tender to cater to homeless and food insecure individuals to shelter homes across Delhi at subsidized costs.
The opportunity was no doubt a mammoth task for us. We potentially had thousands of mouths to be fed. We hardly had a team of 30 with us, but we sat down, we did the math, and told ourselves that we could do it. And in an endeavor to provide nutritious meals for all 7 days of the week, Food for 7 was launched.
Fast forward from January 2017, we have served 20 shelter homes all across the capital and have been catering to 3,100 individuals on a daily basis at just a price of Rs 15 per meal. The scheme has not only provided an affordable solution to the problem of food insecurity, but has also paved way for creating an efficient human resource.
Under our canteen model, out of the total revenue generated, 50% is the cost of production and 50% is the total profit. Out of the total profit, 80% is given to the entrepreneurs and 20% is kept with Enactus Ramjas for reinvestment. Moreover, under Food for 7, the remainder 20% after covering the cost is given to the entrepreneurs.
Earning an average of 13,000 per month per member, the 39 individuals who once went to sleep with an empty stomach had created a revolution at the very grassroots level through serving food. They were no more just some cooks catering to the masses. They became something bigger. They became our heroes.
Food insecurity, the state of being without reliable access to a sufficient quantity of affordable and nutritious food. This is the problem that is hampering the growth and potential of our nation. This is the problem that Project Bawarchi solves.
However, we didn't come this far to come this far. We realized that serving thousands of individuals on a daily basis was not an easy task. And a food business came at a much bigger cost. The cost of food waste. In order to tackle this highly neglected crisis, we initiated our food reacquisition program.
Under this program, we partnered with local grocery stores. These stores, as per their policies, discarded fruits and vegetables from the shelves because they didn't just appear well, even though they had the same nutritional content.
We are currently at a pilot run of mobilizing this unutilized and fit raw material at subsidized rates from the grocery stores. Not only would this reduce our cost of production, but save 300 kilos of food waste every month.
We also plan to expand our Food for 7 model to all 75 shelter homes throughout Delhi and prospectively reduce our costs from Rs 15 to a mere Rs 7.
Seeing the opportunity, taking action, enabling progress.
Our canteens and stalls have generated 86 lakh in revenue.
Served over 1 million meals.
Fed over 550,000 mouths.
Sensitized 6,500 individuals.
Empowered 39 entrepreneurs.
Established 3 institutions.
And brought one small yet significant revolution towards eradicating food. Moving on to our second project, Arogya, which aims at improving the health standards of the country by providing affordable and accessible medical facilities through healthcare centers run by unemployed rural youth.
While we equip ourselves with state-of-the-art medical services and treatments, the rural sector, which accounts for 60% of the population, still faces a major crisis in terms of penetration of healthcare services.
Government initiatives and schemes, political donations and medical camps have gone in vain with corruption and exploitation being prevalent in majority of the villages in the country. Upon comprehensive groundwork in numerous villages in Uttar Pradesh and Haryana, we zeroed down to a village in Hapur district in the outskirts of UP.
कहाँ जाते थे दवाइयाँ वगैरह लेने?
जाते से पहले दीदी सीलमपुर जाते थे दवाई लेने।
सीलमपुर कितना दूर है यहाँ से?
यहाँ तो लगता था 10 रुपए किराया, 40 रुपए आना जाना हो जाता था।
पहले दवाइयों पे कितना खर्चा हो जाता था?
एक तो दीदी कुछ पूछना बहुत पैसे उठ जाता था दवाई लेने।
This situation is not only present in Hapur. Such can be seen in majority of the villages in the country. The lack of customer knowledge towards cheaper medical alternatives and the burden of the privatized medical sector compelled us to launch our Arogya Healthcare Center. Inaugurated in January 2017, the center provides 3 comprehensive services which tackle the problem in a holistic manner.
The Arogya Center establishes retail of generic medicines. Generic medicines are those medicines which have the same chemical composition, effects and side effects as that of branded medicine. Due to an elimination of brand, these medicines can cost as low as 20% of their branded counterpart. Putting in perspective, a strip of crocine costing rupees 15, paracetamol, its generic substitute, costs a mere rupees 3.
As per the law, a doctor should prescribe only generic medicines. However, the system fails to follow this due to a well-established nexus between pharmacies and practitioners and the corruption that follows.
Secondly, we pitched our idea to leading government hospitals and established a network of 7 charitable doctors who make weekly visits to the center. This ensured the availability of a qualified doctor at a very nominal fee every day for the village residents.
The service to preserve humanity is as noble as creating one. The doctors understood our cause, shared the enthusiasm and contributed towards it through rendering their services. When there was a time when the villagers had to walk over 7 kilometers to reach the local doctor, our center not only saved them time and effort, but also an opportunity cost.
Thirdly, the health center became a hub for weekly sensitization and medical camps. Over the year, we have covered numerous sessions ranging from epidemic prevention, open defecation, safe sex to general well-being.
In a matter of 5 months, we incepted a sea of change in the standards of living of Hapur village. But this could not have been done without the 3 pioneers of change in our project, whose efforts matched our passion.
Meet Fatima, a 12th pass science student whose life was bound to the daily chores of her house. We interacted with her family, spent 3 days with them, and enabled her to pursue an assistant pharmacist course from NSDC. We are proud to inform you that as of today, she's earning 13,000 per month.
Meet Ashwin, a registered pharmacist, once unemployed and disengaged, currently earns 17,000 per month through a full-fledged retail business, simultaneously providing on-the-job training to Fatima.
Finally, meet Parekh uncle, a well-known figure amongst the villagers. While managing the entire center, he earns rupees 5,000 per month. Sustainability followed as he became our only point of contact.
As compared to the price of its branded counterpart, which are sold at a markup of 400%, our Arogya became the first privately owned enterprise in the area which provided generic medicines at a mere margin of 50%. Out of this 50%, 80% is given to our entrepreneurs and 20% is kept with Enactus Ramjas for reinvestment. This model ensured a phenomenal reduction of 70% in the medical expenditure of Hapur residents.
With affordable supplements, Deepak's daughter is healthier and is going back to school every single day.
With the sale of affordable sanitary pads and contraceptives, sanitation and hygiene habits of women, along with family planning, has improved drastically.
With a cheaper alternative for her diabetes tablets, Poonam-aunty has resumed her Achar Papad micro business.
With 5 months in operations, we have generated 4,18,000 in revenue,
Catered to over 4,500 patients,
Sold over 207 types of medicines.
Cured over 61 different forms of problems.
carried out 39 sensitization sessions,
empowered 3 individuals through entrepreneurial action,
and brought one powerful transformation in healthcare penetration.
Our model was recognized by the Department of Pharmaceuticals and an opportunity of a franchising model was opened. Currently, we are en route to opening 5 franchisees out of the identified villages.
This has been the story of our 2 projects, but Enactus Ramjas has come a long way in its 7 years of existence. The success of Bawarchi and Arogya can be credited to the hurdles encountered, experiences made, and sustainability achieved in all our other 4 projects and initiatives.
With Project Trans Creations, we have been providing employment opportunities to over 47 transgenders. This neglected community, which previously engaged in sex work, has generated 4.9 lakh in revenue by working as cab drivers, jewelry designers, and even opening a chain of their own beauty parlors.
Launched in 2016, Enactus Store has been our endeavor to provide a common e-commerce platform for all Enactus teams in the country. We have over 30 teams on board, 600 products, and expansion toward Enactus US and UK.
Over the years, Project Aranga has exemplified sustainability and scalability, having raised rupees 3.9 lakh in revenue and producing over 2,400 units of bags. It has created 12 successful entrepreneurs out of underprivileged women.
From spending weeks to finding prospective pharmacists, to personally teaching to cook recipes from the internet, every drop of blood, sweat, and tear seemed to be worth it as long as it ensured that our community members woke up to something to look forward to every morning. We are more than just a team. We believe and we do it. We are Enactus Ramjas.
We will now begin the question and answer period. May I request only judges to ask the questions.
I have a question. Both your programs, you have partners, NGO partners, in one action and the other. Can you just elaborate to the judges what was your role versus what was the NGO doing?
So in Project Bawarchi, thank you for the question. In Project Bawarchi, SPYM helped us in the premise. They both Enactus and SPYM in Arogya and Bawarchi helped us with the infrastructure. We carried out all the refurbishment of the infrastructure, all the operations, all the activities, all the logistics were carried out by Enactus Ramjas, but the support from these NGO partners were in the terms of infrastructure premise.
What's your view of scaling up Bawarchi and Arogya? What kind of ambition or plans have you built for yourself?
Thank you for the question, sir. So in Project Bawarchi, we plan to expand in both in terms of demand and in supply. In terms of supply, we plan to expand. Currently, we have canteens in South, Central and North Delhi. We plan to expand in East and West Delhi as well through SPYM rehabilitation centers as well, only. And talking about the demand side, we plan to expand to all 75 functional shelter homes which are present in Delhi. We can tap them right now starting from July. And in terms of Project Arogya, we plan to expand in more villages. Right now, it's just been 5 months since we started our first run in the Hapur district. We plan to first learn how to carry out all the operations, make it more successful, learn from our mistakes, and then replicate the model.
What happens after you graduate out of Ramjas?
So when we graduate after Ramjas, we have a tradition that we also, while we work with our communities, we also train our juniors, all our representatives. We make sure that all the projects are sustainable. That's why projects like Trans Creations, Aradhya, where we work with transgenders and underprivileged women, they have been successfully sustainable after spending years. Project Trans Creation was started in 2011 and we successfully made it sustainable because the entire team worked towards it in not a specific batch.
Hi, first, congratulations, great projects. Yeah, I want one of you to take me through the business model of Bawarchi.
So in the business model of Bawarchi, 50% is the cost of production. And
so let's talk about that on a monthly basis. How many meals do you sell?
So on a monthly basis.
How many meals do you sell?
So about 3,500.
Okay, and how much do you charge?
So on a monthly basis, Bawarchi revenue model has two parts. One is the commercial revenue model for the canteens, the mobile cards and the tiffin delivery, and the other is for the food for sale model. So now I'm answering on the basis for the canteen model. We sell around 3,000 to 4,000 meals per month, and the price differs depending on the cost of the item. On an average, the cost per item is rupees 30.
Okay, and the other model, how much do they earn?
So in the other model, we charge rupees 15 per meal, and we are providing 3,200 meals per day to shelter homes across Delhi. And we charge 15 rupees per meal, out of which a mere margin of rupees 2 goes to our members.
I see. So if you look at it, you spend how much on the wages of the 39 beneficiary? About 5 lakhs a month?
Yes, sir.
So what is your total revenue earning?
Sir, as you said, all the beneficiaries, so out of the total 39 individuals, they are divided into the head chefs, the assistant chefs, and people who are involved in finance as well as logistics. So the head chefs earn on an average 16,000 per month. There were a total of 14 head chefs out of the 39 beneficiaries. The assistant chefs 12,000. The logistics, the people who are involved in logistics, they earn 9,500, and the finance guys earn 8,000.
Yeah. What I'm seeking from you is just give a conceptual clarity for a month. How much is your total revenue? How much is the total salaries you pay to the beneficiaries? What is your total variable cost on the cost of the food items that you purchase? And what is the fixed cost that you incur during a month?
Sir, if we consider the last month, during the month of May, we made a total revenue of 25 lakh 8,800. So out of that, 50% is the cost of production. So it's about 12 lakh 50,000, which is used to procure the produce. And out of the other 50%, 80% is being given to the beneficiaries. As I earlier stated, the head chefs and all the other people who are responsible in the operations are given different amounts respectively.
Just nitpick a bit.
Yeah.
3,000 meals a day,
yes,
into 15, into 30. How do you come to the 25 lakhs?
Sir, as I already stated, there are currently, we have 3 canteens spread across Delhi. So the first canteen was initially...
I'm sorry, team, your time has expired. Judges, please join me in thanking Ramjas College for their presentation and their hard work.